gym every day. Whole lot of wins on the way.
Hola, nice to have you along. MLB The Show proudly presents Ranked Seasons Baseball. Take a look at these stats and their rankings within the community. Play like a World Series team. First pitch is next.
I was down for a minute, get my leg back. Give me the game, I got plenty, give me a wave.
Sam Aldeguerri finishing his warm-up. It's a long road to the ninth inning, but I have a feeling you're the type who enjoys the journey. Dante Nori in the box and ready to go from Lone Depot Park.
Number 16, Dante Nori.
Oh, that got it. That is a rough way to start the game. So the hit by pitch puts a runner on first, and now at the plate, Ketel Marte. Throws one in the dirt. Lots of speed at first. Let's see if he takes off here. Decides against it. Two-strike foul. The 0-2 now. Strike three, and that's strikeout number one. Kyle Schwarber approaches the box as a parallel two cut. Off speed, out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. That makes it 0-2. Strike three. You didn't give an inch in that at bat. Ryan O'Hearn at the plate. A St. Patrick's Day card looking for some luck at the dish. Foul ball. Nori leads off first with two down. It's 0-2. Fastball. Strike three. Bobby Witt Jr. ready to go. Swing and a miss. He was late. A pair of sinkers to start the at-bat, and it's 0-2. Into the basement for a ball. That one got you, but you'll respond. Ketel Marte up now. They say he has a swagger, which is why they call him Pique. You recognized it instantly. Goes back to the four-seamer. Got him. Second strikeout of the game. Ceddanne Rafaela is the next to hit. Swings and misses at a fastball off the plate. No balls and two strikes. Great job. That's a veteran take. Got it, and he strikes out the side to start the game. Impressive. Don't go anywhere. Good to have you with us at Lone Depot Park. Cal Raleigh is the leadoff hitter this inning. And that one almost got him. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was out in front. Strike three. You closed out that at bat in style. Digging in, Luis Ariz. First pitch misses.
That's the ball.
Off speed, out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. Crushes one deep. Soriano giving his all. Out of here. Straight into the visitor's bullpen. Spoils it. Weatherholt waits. Swings and misses at a breaking ball off the plate. The count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hanging tough. The pitch to JJ. Hard hit down the line and left. And that will drop foul. Here comes the 1-2. That one ran inside, almost got him. And it's foul. The 2-2. Sit down. Strikeout number 5 in the books. Willie Castro is next to the plate. Late with the swing there. Lays out, but can't make the grab. Tosses across to first. Safe. The misplay cost them the out. Stuart Fairchild steps in. Well, that's one way to introduce yourself. Goes back to the slurve. Fouls that off. Castro off of first with 2 away. 2-strike slider, fouled away. 1-2, the pitch. Fastball. Back here in a 1-run game, Austin Wells leads us off. Front foot, heavy. In the air, out to left. Nori moves under this one. Makes the catch. 1 away. Alfonso Soriano now at the plate. Doesn't connect. He was late. Two strikes and no balls. Good take. This is smacked left field line, and it's a foul ball. The pitch. In the air, headed to center. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Fouls it off. Here's the pitch. 0-2 the count now. Sweeper. Strike 3. Dante Nori leads off, playing from ahead. In the air, headed to left. Keeps it fair. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Ketel Marte in the box with a runner on first. 0 for 1 on the day. Starts with the ball. Swings and lifts one to right. Castro on his way over. Hauls it in. And 1 away. Kyle Schwarber digs in. Can't connect with the off-speed pitch that missed the zone. Goes with the fastball, a central part of his game today. chased that pitch like it was a runaway balloon. So up next to the dish, Ryan O'Hearn struck out looking his first time. Swings, it's a ground ball to the right side. Takes it himself to the bag, and that's out number 3. Kyle Schwarber gets the inning going with his team down a run. Fouls it. The one, the kick, the pitch. Misses the zone and still gets him to chase. Swings and lifts one to left. Nori galloping towards it. Brings it in. And now, Darryl Hernandez. Hits it foul. The 0-1. Tried to hold up. They rule it a strike. Fly ball center field. Fairchild moves under it. 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Next to the plate, Willie Castro. Starting on the front foot. Swings and misses out in front. Raleigh whips it to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. 9 up and 9. Back here at Lone Depot Park as this ranked seasons clash continues. Sam Aldegari takes the mound here in the 4th. Raleigh at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Way inside. Gets out of the way. Pitcher with the advantage now at 1-2. And the leadoff batter goes down with the strikeout. Luis Ariz shuffles to the plate for his next at bat. Misses the zone with the first pitch. That's a ball. Went 2. With the changeup. Swings and blasts one to left. Soriano makes the play. A member of the spring breakout series now, J.J. Weatherholt. His first at bat resulted in a strikeout. Can't connect with a breaking ball that missed the zone. Falls behind 0-2 after seeing consecutive slurs. And that one almost got him. Strike 3, and they go down in order. Welcome back to Diamond Dynasty Baseball, and one of my favorite legends to use in the game, Gary Carter, especially when he was with the Montreal Expos, which, by the way, I think they have the greatest uniform collection in the history of baseball. But Gary Carter, one of the greatest to ever do it behind the plate. Here's Ketel Marte at the dish. Great with the bat, but also versatile with the glove. We've seen him play all over the field in his career. Fairchild glamping under it. Makes the grab, 2 down. Next to the plate in this 9-inning game, Ceddanne Rafaela. Delivers a sweeper. His preferred pitch to open an at-bat. The count is 0-2. Ground ball to third. Base hit. And that extends the inning. Austin shuffles to the plate. 0 for 1, looking for a hit here. First pitch in for a strike, and that's been the pattern. It's 0-2. Easy take for you. Changeup misses the zone. On the ground up the middle. Castro handles the chance. Bounces at the first, but he digs it out in the inning. Willie Castro leads things off up by a run. Swings and makes solid contact. They get a leadoff single and a base runner to start the fifth. Stuart Fairchild at the dish with a runner on first. He's 0 for 1 so far today. Kurtz. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play. Dante Nori ready to hit. A swing and a soft liner. That one gets down for a hit. Throw into third from the outfield. No chance to get him. He's there. Ketel Marte at the dish with runners at the corners. Bacon have 2 runners aboard. In the air, headed to right center. Castro moving to his right. Castro tags from third. Throw to the plate. Offline throw, and the run score. Schwarber swings through it for strike 1. Misses the plate, but swings at the breaking ball. Here's the pitch, and the runner goes for second. Double digits now with 10 strikeouts and a lot of game left. Welcome back. It's a 2-run game. Alfonso Soriano leads things off and down by 2. Flied out his first time up. Sent foul. That makes it 0-2. That's in the dirt. Keeps it going. That's ripped into the outfield. And out number 1 on the grab. Nick Kurtz is the batter now. A tad early. Just a tad. Puts it on the ground to short. Castro handles. 2 gone here. The batter now, Kyle Schwarber. Flied out to left his first time up. And there's a foul. Oh, 2 is the count. Nori drifts under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So they only send... Good to have you with us at Lone Depot Park. Sam Aldegari back on the mound, and something we haven't seen out of him today is walks. He hasn't been giving away free bases in this one. We'll see if that continues here in the 6th. Fouls that off. 0-2 deals. One away on a drop 3rd strike. Hal Raleigh up next to the dish. Struck out on a fastball last time at the plate. Swing and a miss. He was late. That one ran inside, almost got it. Slider hit him.
That got him.
A runner on first following the hit by pitch, and now in the box, Luis Ariz. Starts the at-bat with a strike. Swings, hits a ground ball up the middle. There's one. Witt over to first.
He's
and
good.
That's all they get. Next to the plate here in the sixth, J.J. Weatherholt struck out on a changeup last time. I wouldn't expect a holiday card after that. Goes back to the changeup. Smash down the left field line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Runner at first with 2 gone. 12 strikeouts. He's Darrell Hernandez ready to roll. Count is 0-1. The pitch. And they start the frame with the strikeout. Stepping in, Willie Castro. A little out front, he swings through it. No balls and 2 strikes.
Nope, foul ball.
The pitch to Castro. To first. The throw beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in the box. Still looking for a hit today, but potentially just saving some magic for this AB. In the air, out to right. O'Hearn sprinting towards it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 6 innings. Willie Castro steps in the box to start the 7th here in a close game. The pitch. 0-2 the count now. Got it. A baker's dozen. Strikeout number 13. Getting ready to hit, Stuart Fairchild. Slicing foul. It's a 2-run game here in this one. Ground ball and foul. Strike 3. There it is. Strikeout number 14. Dante Nori struts to the plate with boosted attributes as a parallel 3 car. 0-1 to start. In the air, out to right center. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Ketel Marte leads off the inning.
Second baseman, Marte.
Late with the swing there. It's 0-2. Extends the at-bat. Don't worry, that was probably my fault. I think I pressed a button up here or something. And now it's Ceddanne Rafaela. First pitch is a strike, and that's been the norm today. That makes it 0-2. Swings, puts it on the ground to short. Castro sends it to first.
You're out!
And the throw was the difference. Austin Wells strolls to the plate. Still without a hit, but I have faith in you here. And gets Wood to it, but foul. The Bacon up by 2 late in the game. And fouls that off. Here's the 0-2. Base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Alfonso Soriano steps in ready to swing a shillelagh, just as a St. Patrick's Day card would. Two strikes and no balls. Skips up some dust. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Wells, the runner at first with two gone. See you later. That makes it. Welcome back to Miami. Ketel Marte. Leads off, leading by 2. The Dominican Republic go to their bullpen, and taking the mound, Greg Weiser. Marte at the plate, and he chases after that one. Doesn't connect. He was late. That doesn't catch the zone. Not done yet. Here's another 1-2 pitch. The leadoff hitter is retired with the strikeout. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. It has not been an easy day. Pedal to the metal. Way inside. Gets out of the way. And that one moves his feet. Goes with the fastball, but misses. Strike 3, and that's 2 strikeouts in a row. Ryan O'Hearn, the next card off the deck. Ground ball up the middle. Witt collects it. On the run, sends it over to first.
He's out.
Bang, bang play. Nick Kurtz leads things off in the bottom of the 8th. Just early. It's the fastball that misses. Line to left. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Kyle Schwarber shuffles into the box. Swings, ground ball, hit hard up the middle. On the run, throw to first, and 2 away. Darrell Hernandez in the box. No hits today, but now you're comfortable with the swing. In the air to center. Fairchild drifting under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Final inning. Cal Raleigh hits leadoff this frame. Well, that wasn't very nice. One the count. There's a line drive to left field. That's a hit. Around first, hustling for 2. He's there with a double to start the 9th. Luis Ariz steps up with a chance to score the runner from second. The count is 1-0. Stays with it, foul. Raleigh leads off second with nobody out. That's some high Parmesan. And that's a K for a critical first out. But this offense is still threatening. J.J. Weatherholt comes to the plate in the final 3. Cal Raleigh in position to be driven home. Count runs to 1-1. Kicks and delivers. Fouls the change to keep the at-bat going. John ready. Gets the K. 2 outs in the inning. But still a chance for the offense to do damage. Now a chance for Willie Castro. Swing and a miss. He was out in front. 0-2 is the count. Strikes her out. A massive pitch to get out of the jam. We're back and to the final moments. Trailing by 2, but it's not over until the dust settles. Castro in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Sweeps that one foul. That one's foul. Marte over to pick it up. Safe.
No, he's safe.
Bobby Witt Jr. in the box with a runner on first. Devin Williams pitching now and hoping to pick up a win in rain season. Witt in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Looked tempting early, but stayed away. Great job. Doesn't connect with the fastball off the plate. That's a swinging strikeout by Devin Williams. Ketel Marte steps in the box. Still looking for a hit today, but potentially just saving some magic for this AB. Time to make something happen. No balls and 2 strikes. Williams gets the strikeout, and that's a big one in this game. On to the last out at Lone. Will Smith off the bench as the pinch hitter, and a runner at first with 2 away. On the ground to second. Marte handles it. Out number 3, and that wraps it up.
Someone called a paramedic, I'm on fire. We don't get together, then we all die. They ain't feeling sympathetic for the small guy. I don't think I'ma regret it when the cars fly. Ain't nothing really like it used to. Wake the neighbors up like a rooster. It's a booster, help me see the future. I believe in karma, so let's do some. I know you cooped up. I know that LA running, I'll call a Uber. I know that LA weather got you confused, but when you walk in my house, pick your shoes up. I let my hang, I let my chain swing. I'm on a 101, my we're doing the same thing. I need a 101 on how I'm supposed to maintain. I need a lane change. Wait, it's all good. Credit, I make you come and get it. All kings either get rings or all things are either rich or indebted. What's the cost of me running out of options? If I don't get deposit, there won't be nothing positive from it. You could play your life in the sky till you plummet. With the ice in your eye, till you rise to the summit. She gon' put it right outside when I want it. I be thinking about the last last time that she done it. Can't be having nothing on your mind when I'm on it. You be making sunrise like a morning. I'm tryna get tongue-tied with you more often. It's a vibe when I'm honest. Can't be looking at life through a closed off lens. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Bobby Witt Jr. in position, and the action is about to start.
Number 7, Bobby Witt Jr.
This ranked season matchup begins with a strike. Castro handles the chance. One down in the top of the first. Now representing the World Baseball Classic Series at the dish, Ketel Marte. Cutter leads to a swing and miss. Pitcher thought he had you there. One-two the count. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Ceddanne Rafaela comes to the plate looking for success against this pitcher from the spring breakout series. Swing and a miss. He was late. Tries to get to a breaking ball off the plate, but can't connect. This one looks like trouble. Rafaela headed for second. Safe. He beat it. Austin Wells in the box and showcasing boosted attributes as a P4 card. Opportunity to break the ice and play to run. Runner at second with two gone. Can't connect with the fastball that missed the zone. Thinking outside the box. 2-2 the count now. Hanging tough. Rafaela stands at second with two gone. Whoa! Trey Turner ready to go. That'll wake up the neighbors. Gets Wood on it. Ball and a strike. The pitch. Short hop liner. Handled it short. Turner out at first. Here's a diamond card at the plate. Jarren Duran. Don't want him on base with that speed. And that gets a piece of him.
That ball got him.
So that puts a runner on first, and now up hoping for a less painful experience. Ronald Acuna Jr. Pure diamond quality on display.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner is off again. Safe. And he easily steals the bag. The 1-1. That was Phil. The spring breakout participant records the strikeout. Kyle Schwarber comes to the plate here in ranked season, looking to drive home Duran. Got him in a blender. This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. And the runner moves up 90 feet. That was saucy. Lives to see another pitch. That's a ball. Went with the slider. Got him. Second strikeout. Alfonso Soriano leads us off. Fouled away. The pitch. Doesn't connect. He was late. One away after the throw to first. That's a strikeout. And now it's Nick Kurtz. A little out front. He swings through it. Off speed, out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. Swings, puts it on the ground to short. Turner with the throw to first. And 2 away. In the box, Kyle Schwarber. Swings and misses out in front. It's 0-2. Keeps the lights on. Here comes the 0-2. Rejected that offer. Hit on the ground up the middle. Turner handles. Now the throw to first on the run. And that keeps the inning going. Darrell Hernandez at the dish with a runner on first.
Hernandez.
Empty swing at the cutter. Goes back to the cutter. Fastball. Strike 3. Inning over. Top half of the second is complete. Stepping aside now for a moment. We'll be back before you know it. Chipper Jones leads off the inning.
Third baseman, Chipper Jones.
A swing and a soft liner. It drops down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Will Smith in the box with a runner on first. Foul ball. Tigers runner at first. Swings, hits a ground ball to short. Throw to second. There's one. To first, in time. Double play. Nicely done. Shohei Ohtani ready to swing after they record a quick pair of outs. Line drive, sliced the other way. That's a base hit. And they pick up their second hit of the inning. Wilson Contreras ready to hit. Swings. It's a ground ball to third. Gets him easily, and it ends the inning. We play 2. Stick around. More time in Dynasty. Willie Castro is the leadoff hitter this inning. Fly ball left center field. Schwarber galloping towards it. Dives, but it gets down for an eye. So now back to the top of the order. Bobby Witt Jr. is up now. Lifted in the air to center. Castro moves under it. Makes the catch. And one away. Digging in, Ketel Marte. Hitless in his first trip to the plate. Delivers a change. Been his most popular pitch today. Deceptive cutter, swing and a miss. A strikeout for the spring breakout member. Ceddanne Rafaela shuffles into the box. Lifted in the air to left center. Duran sprinting towards it. Brings it in for the third out. Sloan. Willie Castro at the plate, leading things off here in the bottom of the third. Catches a piece of the heater. Swings and lifts one to right center. Lays out and makes the play. Trey Turner now steps in. Misses the zone with the first pitch. On a line. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play. Next to hit, Jarren Duran. In the air, out to left. Soriano makes his way to it. Squeezes it. That's the third out. Inning over. Arnold wraps it up without allowing any runs to score. Back here in a scoreless matchup. Austin Wells ready to start this inning. Duran giving his all. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Alfonso Soriano in the box. A St. Patrick's Day card looking to paint the scoreboard green. He's 0 for 1 so far today. Oh, that hit him. Safe at first, but let's make sure the pitcher is okay. Nick Kurtz approaches the box as a parallel 3 card. This card has one of the best power ratings in the game facing righties. Soriano, the runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a ball popped up. Jones settles under it. Brings it in. 2 away. Kyle Schwarber up next to the dish. Doesn't touch the cutter. It's the cutter again, and the count is 0-2. Ball in the dirt, and it gets away. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. That was a quick... Welcome back. Still looking for our first run of the game. Ronald Acuna Jr., the first to hit this inning. Diamond looking to shine brightly here. Fouled away. Close game here and ranked. Marte, the throw to first. That's out number 1. Here's a card with a 91 overall rating. Kyle Schwarber, 0 for 1 on the day. Tigers. One down, base is empty. Hits it on the ground to the right side. Mishandled. Flips it underhand. And he's going to make it to first. We'll see how they score it. Strolling to the plate as a member of the Last Ride series, Chipper Jones. First pitch misses for a ball. That's smacked on the line to center. Rafaela settling under it. Makes the catch. 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Will Smith. Came up empty first time up, 0 for 1. In the air, headed to left center. Rafaela bolting towards it, hauls it in. We played 4. Darrell Hernandez hits leadoff this frame.
The third baseman, Darrell Hernandez.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Schwarber racing over to make the catch. Willie Castro strolls to the dish. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Willie Castro.
Gloves it. That was awesome. Here's the dynamic Bobby Witt Jr. And that's slice foul. Dominican Republic, 2 down, nobody on. In the air, out to right. Acuna galloping towards it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Top half of the 5th is complete. Hang tight. More Diamond Dynasty Baseball headed your way. Shohei Ohtani bats first this inning. 1 for 1, singled to left his first time up. I wouldn't expect a holiday card after that. Ohtani ready. Yeah, not touching that one. The sweeper misses for a ball. Hits it hard to third. Fires over to first. 1 away. Wilson Contreras comes to the plate here in the 5th. Fastball out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. Hit on the ground to third. Hernandez collects it. 2 gone. Stepping in, Willie Castro. 0 for 1 so far after getting robbed of a hit. Thanks to that diving catch in his first at bat. In the air, out to right center. Castro drifting under it. Brings it in. That's the inning. So we head to the... Ketel Marte gets us going this inning. There's the cutter. That's the most common first pitch we've seen from him today. That's a foul ball. The 0-2. Keeps battling. Rips it to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Ceddanne Rafaela, the next card off the deck.
The center fielder, number 3, Ceddanne Rafaela.
In the air, headed to center. Duran sprinting towards it. Brings it in. And 2 gone. Austin Wells in the box. No hits today, but now you're comfortable with the swing.
Wells.
0-1 to start. Here's the pitch. In the air to right. Back at the track. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 6th. BRB. Trey Turner gets us going in this frame. Sends it foul. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air to right. Reaching for it and brings it in. Jarren Duran now at the plate. .100 miles per hour and foul. Here's the pitch. Made him look a little foolish there. The count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Off
Ball,
the plate,
inside.
that's a ball. Fly ball to left. Soriano on the move. Makes the catch. 2 gone here. Ronald Acuna Jr. is the next to hit.
The right fielder, number 21, Ronald Acuna Jr.
On the ground to Bobby Witt Jr. That ends the inning. 6 innings in the book. Alfonso Soriano steps in the box to start the 7th here in a close game. Gets a piece. No balls and 2 strikes. I would have swung there. The leadoff hitter is retired with the strikeout. I don't envy this lineup today. Here's the next victim, Nick Kurtz. This card has one of the best power ratings in the game, especially against righties. Now 2 away. Kyle Schwarber parades to the plate thanks to his P5 status. Starts with a strike, continuing the trend. Oh, that ball is smoke. No doubt about this one. A perfect swing and a perfect result. That ball is out of here. A game-changing moment. Well, that certainly changes things, doesn't it? Hernandez at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. The 0-2. Fastball. Strike 3. Back here in a 1-run game. Kyle Schwarber ready to roll. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Schwarber retired. Chipper Jones is now at the plate. Puts it on the ground to third. And it stays fair. And the tying run is on base.
Up next,
Smitty up now. Jays fans, look away. And catches a piece. The Republicans lead by a run late. That one ran inside, almost got it. He dodges the fastball. That doesn't catch the zone.
That's foul.
Late innings, narrow margin. Big spot in this game, and the walk puts runners at first and second. Big at bat coming up here for Shohei Ohtani. Marte, and 2 away. Wilson Contreras ready to go with the go-ahead run in scoring position. Fly ball left center. Soriano under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. The game-tying run was 90 feet away. Stay tuned. Willie Castro. Leads things off up by a run. Edwin Diaz, the new arm. He'll do his best to keep this a 1-run game. Sends it foul. In the air to right center. Duran giving his all. Takes it in for the out. Here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Number 7, shortstop Bobby Witt Jr.
A tad early. Just a tad. Duran under this one. Squeezes it, and that's out number 2. Ketel Marte steps in the box. Still looking for a hit today, but potentially just saving some magic for this AB. The righty kicks and delivers. Starts fastball, fastball. Runs it back with the heater. Ground ball to third. A base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Ceddanne Rafaela at the dish with a runner on first. Fouls it off. 0-1. The pitch. Fights it off. Marte off of first with 2 away. That's a strikeout for Willie Castro. Gets the inning going with his down a run. Raidel Martinez handed the rock out of the bullpen. This card is straight out of the World Baseball Classic. Fouls it off. Working with a small lead, and every pitch feels massive at this point. Fouls away, 1-0-1. First up for him, and it's a strikeout. Ray Turner shuffles to the plate. In the air, out to left center. Soriano turns, moving left. Tracks it down. Nice grab. Now we see Jarren Duran. Swings early and fouls it. Here's the pitch. Swings and lifts one to left center. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Austin Wells leads off the top of the 9th.
The catcher, Austin Wells.
Not tardy. Goes back to the 2-seamer. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. A World Baseball Classic card takes the mound. Adam Ottavino. And that one almost got him. Fouls it with 2 strikes. Strike 3. He whiffs the first batter he sees. And stepping to the dish, it's Alfonso Soriano. Soriano swings and rips it. Don't bother chasing that one. Out of here. Home run. That was an impressive approach. And
Come on, come on.
Bobby Witt Jr. in the box, and here we go. First swing of the game, and I bet that's the only foul ball we see today. I kid. 0-2 the count now. Keeps the lights on. McLean delivers. Strikes out the first batter of the game.
Batting second.
Ketel Marte up now to face a pitcher from the World Baseball Classic Series. Tries to get a fastball off the plate, but can't connect. Can't connect with a breaking ball that missed the zone. Stays alive. The 0-2. One more time. Cowboy Ohtani saddles up. Way inside. Gets out of the way. Hangs in there. The wind of the pitch. That's a strikeout. But don't worry, you're still my hero. Ceddanne Rafaela peacocks to the plate as a parallel 5 card. A card from the World Baseball Classic Series on the mound and at the plate. McLean ready and deals. 2 strikes and no balls. Got it. And he strikes out the side. Seth Hernandez on the rubber to start for the visitors. This dude is an absolute storm on the mound. And guess what? It's time to command every bit of that intensity. Let it rip out there. Rodriguez leading things off and takes the first pitch for a strike. Doubles down on the heater. He's just guessing. That one ran inside, almost got it. In the air, out to the gap. That's a base hit and a good look for the World Baseball Classic collection. The relay, not going to get him. He's in there. Vladito steps in. His swing was made for DD. That's a base hit. Rodriguez coming home. Head first slide, and he's safe at the plate. They have the lead. Corey Seager comes to the plate following the go-ahead single. Goes with the fastball, but misses. That's a ball.
That's inside.
Went with the slider. That's a ball. Went with the changeup. Seager gets a piece of it. Guerrero aboard here at first with nobody out. In the air, out to left center. Rafaela on the move. Hauls it in, and there's one away. A member of the Spring Breakout Series now, Lázaro Montes. You do not want to make a mistake against this guy. Tried to hold up, and they say the bat went around. Bambino with a runner aboard. Fast and furious. Strike 3, and that's strikeout number 1.
The left fielder.
Stepping in, Josue De Paula. I see, just playing with your food now. And that one almost got him. In the air to right center. Hauls it in after a long run. An absolute gem ends the frame, and I'm sure it won't be the last one. Back here in a one-run game, Austin Wells, the first to hit this inning. I didn't much like it either. Doesn't connect. He was late. Now in a two-strike hole. And we'll do it again. Righty kicks and delivers. And that one moves his feet. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Alfonso Soriano deals himself into the box. Swing and a miss. He was late. That makes it 0-2. No, thank you. Not going to do it. Lifted in the air to right. Makes the grab. 2 down. Nick Kurtz is next to the plate. A little out front. He swings through it. Gets the bat to it, but foul. Kurtz ready to churn. Not done yet. And the righty sets, kicks, fires. Fastball, strike 3. Inning over. Don't go anywhere. Shohei Ohtani leads us off. Fly ball to center. Rafaela making his way towards it. Long run, tracks it down. And now it's Darrell Hernandez. Fastball off the plate. Way inside. Gets out of the way. Slider misses for a ball. Ball 4, and he walked him on 4 straight pitches. Willie Castro ready to hit. Misses the zone with the first pitch. Willie, willing and able. Hits it foul. Staying alive. Willie waits. Swung on and lifted to center. Rafaela settling under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Will Smith now at the plate. Ground ball to third. That ends the inning. Hernandez. Kyle Schwarber ready to start this inning. Hits it foul. 0-1 on the way. Foul ball. 0-2 on the way. There's the strikeout. You can't do it any quicker than that. In the box, Darrell Hernandez. Goes with the sinker. Been his favorite weapon today. Keeps the plate appearance going. Keeps it going. Sweeper is fouled to stay alive. And the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into left. Willie Castro in the box with a runner on first. Late with the swing there. Runner at first with one out. Not done yet. The pitch to Castro. And he went. So that's strike three. Bobby Witt Jr. freshly dealt to the plate. Delivers a sweeper. That's been his go-to pitch to start an at-bat. Fouls it off. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. The Bambino. Julio Rodriguez ready to roll. He led off the bottom of the first with a double and scored later.
Julio Rodriguez.
Swings and lifts one to left. Soriano on the move. Brings it in. That's out number one. Here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Starts with the ball. Fights it off. And the 1-1. Goes with the slider, but misses the plate. And it's in. Base hit. Corey Seager at the dish with a runner on first. 0 for 1 looking for a hit here. Swings, puts one on the ground to first. To second, that's one. And it's a double play to end the inning. So we head to the fourth. And the margin remains just one run. Ketel Marte bats first this inning.
The second baseman, Ketel Marte.
0-1 the count. Fastball out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. Got him. Up to 8 strikeouts in the game. The next victim walking to the plate, Ceddanne Rafaela. Went down on strikes first time up. Opens with a strike, per usual. Never want to swing at that. One ball and 2 strikes, the count. Smith gets it to first. Now 2 down after the drop third strike. Austin Wells steps up as a parallel 4 card. Smith waiting for it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Down in order. Lázaro Montes, his leadoff this inning. He struck out swinging first time up. Might unfollow on Instagram now. Might want to offer him a map. Off the plate, that's a ball. He dodges the fastball. And it's the leadoff walk.
That pitch is in.
Josue De Paula shuffles to the plate. Don't get careless here. Lots of pop in that bat.
Ball.
I wouldn't expect a holiday card after that. Lightning in a bottle. Montes on at first, nobody out. Ball in the dirt and it gets away. Montes moves up following the miscue. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Stays in the fight. Takes the lead at second with nobody out. Fouls off the heater to stay alive. On the ground to first. Kurtz handles. One gone now. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1 after flying out in his first at bat. Early swing and foul. Bambino with a runner at third. That was filthy. The count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Another offering of the fastball. Changeup misses for a ball. Hit well, and this has sac fly written all over it. Montes tags from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. 4 innings in the books. We'll be right back. Alfonso Soriano leads off the inning.
The left fielder, Alfonso Soriano.
Tries to get to a breaking ball off the plate, but can't connect. Oh, 2 is the count. Unbelievable. Up to double digits now with strikeout number 10. Next to hit, Nick Kurtz. Struck out swinging his first time up. Bites it off. Hit on the ground to Seager. Slings it to first. And 2 gone.
He's out.
Now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. And that goes foul. Here comes a pitch. That
Ball
pitch,
inside.
hard pass. One, 2, the pitch. Misses with the changeup. That's strikeout number 11. The Bambinos enjoy a clean inning. Darrell Hernandez gets us going in this frame. Worked to walk his first time up. Goes with the curveball. We haven't seen that pitch too often. Changeup misses the zone. That's ripped into the outfield. That gets down for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. In the box now, it's Willie Castro. First
Ball
pitch misses the
inside.
plate. A pair
No,
of
that's off the
sinkers to
plate.
start
Ball
the
two.
at-bat, and both missed. Goes for it, but just misses. No throw, and now they have a pair of runners on base. Will Smith up now with 2 runners on base. 0 for 1, looking to change that here. Just swinging at the breeze. Another
0-1.
trip to the gas station. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Swings and sends out a rocket. Headed back. It's caught on the track, and the runner will tag. And he makes it up to third, and still just 1 away. Here's Julio Rodriguez. Delivers a
Inside, ball
fastball,
1.
but it misses the plate. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Reaches, but can't make the grab. Throw to the plate. Can't hang on. The run scores. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next to hit after the RBI single. In the air, out to right. Castro with an easy look. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And he won't go for third. Stays put at second with 2 away. Corey Seager shuffled to the plate for his next at bat. The Dominican Republic make a change on the mound as they turn to Sir Anthony Dominguez. Swings and Seager smashes it. Good hang time. Makes the play, and that's out number 3. Darrell Hernandez up next to the dish. That's a foul ball. The wind, the kick, the pitch. Hernandez fights it off. And the pitch. Fouls it with 2 strikes. The wind, the kick, the pitch. Strikeout total is up to 12. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
Hits it on the sweet spot. I don't think this one is catchable. Out of here for a home run. Wasted absolutely no time in that at bat. Swinging at the first pitch. You can't draw it up any better. Bobby Witt Jr. comes to the plate now following the solo home run. The righty sets, kicks, fires. Make him come to you.
Ball 1.
Runs the count to 1-2. Swings. It's a ground ball to short. Seager fires over to first. And there's 2 down. Ketel Marte in the box. No hits today, but now you're comfortable with the swing. Count is 0-1. Sends it foul. The pitch. Got it. A baker's dozen. Strikeout number 13. Stick around. Lázaro Montes gets us going this inning. He struck out, and he has also walked. Looks like me swinging. Hit on the ground up the middle. Witt handles the chance. Throw to first, and it pulls him off the bag. Now at the plate, Josue De Paula. First pitch misses.
That's inside.
In the air, out to left. De Paula retired. Shohei Ohtani up now to the plate. This is smacked left field line. And that's a foul ball. Montes stands at first with one out. Fights off the fastball. 0-2. The pitch. It's
Ball
the
one.
fastball that misses. Ground ball to first. Base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Darrell Hernandez, the next card off the deck. Fouls away, 1-0-1. Bambino, 2 runners on. Keeps swinging with 2 strikes. Swings, it's a ground ball up the middle. Marte loses it, and he's going to make it to first. We'll see how they score it. Willie Castro bats here in the 6th. Swing, hits a ground ball to first. Jump throw. Edwin Diaz in the game, taking over on the mound. And he's in the game to deal with the bases loaded. Smith jumps out of the way of the first pitch. Needs a reset as he steps off the rubber. Hung up between third and home. And he can't get back in time. They got him. Swung on and driven deep. And it slices just foul. Good power. Ball and a strike. The pitch. Throws one in the dirt. In the air, out to center. Rafaela on his way over. Makes the catch. Inning over. We head to the 7th. Ceddanne Rafaela steps in the box to start the 7th here in a close game. Rough start for him at the plate. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In the air, out to right center. Castro moves under it. Hauls it in. And that's the first out of the inning. Austin Wells approaches the box as a parallel 4 card. First pitch strike. That's been a familiar sight for him. Not your pitch.
That ball went out.
Goes back to the sinker. Hanging tough. Strike 3. There it is. Strikeout number 14. Alfonso Soriano comes up here in the 7th. Struck out on a sweeper last time. Chop to second. Castro fields it cleanly. Third out, and that ends the frame. It's stretch time. Welcome back. It's a 2-run game. Julio Rodriguez at the plate, leading things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Clearly not a guy you want to allow on the bases. Rodriguez waits. Hit hard to right center field. Rafaela heading to the alley. Stretches out and hauls it in. And now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Misses with the first pitch. In the air to center. Rafaela camps under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. A player from the live series strolls to the plate. Corey Seager. Starts the at-bat with a ball. Fouled away. Here's the 1-1. Fires a fastball, but misses the zone. That one ran inside, almost got it. Good night, nurse. Corey Seager squares it up, sends it over the wall for a long home run. The former first-round pick leaving his mark with that swing. Montez gets a turn at the plate following that blast from Corey Seager. Brings it in for the third out. Back here in a 3-run game. Nolan McLean returns to the mound as expected. He's only given up a pair of hits. That's ripped to right down the line. And that will drop foul. The wind, the kick, the pitch. Puts it on the ground to second. Castro to first. And now one away. Kyle Schwarber strolls to the plate. Still without a hit, but I have faith in you here. On the ground to Vladdy Jr. And he handles it himself for the out. Now a chance for Darrell Hernandez. 0-1 to start. And
ball.
That one almost got him. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Play made, and that ends the inning. Here comes the bottom of the 8th. Josue De Paula is leadoff hitter this inning. 0 for 3. He is grounded out and is flied out twice. Harrison Cohen, the new arm, and they have a diamond on the mound. Swing and a pop-up. Witt under this one. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Next for New York, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Kurtz making it look easy out there. Next to the plate, Darrell Hernandez. First pitch
Outside,
of the
that's a ball.
Cutter
Ball, that's
misses
out.
the target. Off
That's
the
a
plate
ball.
with the cutter. Absolutely hammered. There's no doubt about this one as it sails over. It's gone. Long gone. Now that's some power. Castro in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. 1-1
That's out.
now. Fastball
Ball 2.
almost got him. On a line. A base hit. And they pick up their second hit of the inning. Will Smith is the next to hit. He's 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a groundout. Swings, puts it on the ground to third. Keeps it inside the chalk, fair ball. Castro around second. And the throw keeps him from advancing to third. Julio Rodriguez up now with runners at first and second. And it goes straight back, foul. Bambino, runners at first and second. Now
Ball,
a check
that's
swing,
outside.
but he held up. Bingo. Went with
Ball
the
2.
slider, but misses. In the air to right. Castro trying to get to it. Makes the catch. That ends the frame. They get a run in the inning. Final frame as we approach the finish line. The deficit is 4, but a rally away from a win in Diamond Dynasty.
Ball 1.
Castro hitting lead off, and he looks at ball 1. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase. Swung on and hit hard. It's a base knock, and the leadoff man is on here in the ninth. Bobby Witt Jr. strolls to the plate. Hitless so far, but the law of averages says you're due for at least a loud foul ball this time around. To second, that's one.
in there.
Not in time at first. It's the fielder's choice. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. There goes the runner.
No, that's low.
Safe. That's an easy stolen base. Didn't even think about swinging. This one's in the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. Republicans with a runner at second. Oh, great diving stop. Throws from his knees. On the money. Nice play. Down to the final out at Capitol Lang Park. Drilled to center field. Rodriguez drifts under it. Out number 3, and that wraps it up.
Looking for me. Just look up in the sky on them clear black nights. You see me? Scorpio child, it was written in the stars. I will be the one with 900,000 bars. Take rap there and back and right back there. Over and again, this is so not fair. You gotta solve those we don't fear. You gotta arm me, well pardon me, I'm not scared. Out my way, I'm getting a piece of paper out there. You in denial if you think I'm not top tier. You just a dirty. I'm a dirty New Yorker who love to crack. Over your head, I'm over their heads. I'm over being angry and just focus the bread. Magnify my brand, larger than life. That's how we living, like I'm fresh from 1,000 nights.
Hey, we're gonna have a good time. Gonna have a time. Good time. A good time. A good time.
Greetings. Nice to have you for this one. Ranked Seasons Baseball on MLB The Show. Robert Flores with you.
What you working with? What you working with?
Before we play, get a glimpse of the star power in this matchup. Willie Castro ready to go, and so is everyone else.
Number 3,
That's a ball to start the game, and this ranked season encounter is now underway. Got him swinging at air. That's strike 2, and a pitch that you could throw again here. Hanging tough. Here comes the 1-2. Fouls the change to keep the at-bat going. Here comes a 1-2. Still alive at the plate. What is he, contact swinging? What is this? Ground ball hit to Ketel Marte. Castro retired at first. Kyle Tucker comes to the plate as a parallel 4 card. I know you put a lot of work in to get the P4 status, so good job. Lock in here. Hit your spots, or he might take you to the seats. Tucker retired. Here's the left fielder, Kazuma Okamoto.
Number 25, Kazuma Okamoto.
Swing and a ball lined left field. Makes the play, and that's out number 3. Seth Hernandez starts on the mound for the visitors. He has his work cut out for him dealing with his powerhouse lineup. It's important to get off to a strong start and build some early confidence. Bobby Witt Jr. in the box, ready to lead off the bottom of the first. Late with the swing there. Cleared the hips early. Strike three. A strikeout on just 3 pitches. That was nice and tight. Marte now. He delivers power from one side and high contact from the other. An efficient start to the home first. 2 away. Ceddanne Rafaela, the next card off the deck. Swing and a miss. He was out in front. Here's a rocket out to left. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So we head to the second. Don't go anywhere. Kyle Schwarber leads us off.
The designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch misses. That's a foul ball. And the righty sets, kicks, fires. Sends one soaring. The outfield can only watch it as it sails away. Long gone. Now that's how you do it. And that was gone from the moment he made contact. Junior Caminera comes to the plate now following the solo home run. Lights it away. The pitch. Lined but finds the glove. Great play. J.J. Weatherholt deals himself into the box. Changeup misses the zone. Puts it on the ground at first. And he handles it himself for the out. Will Smith shuffles to the plate.
Will Smith.
Gets the bat to it, but foul. Here comes a pitch. And that one almost got him. Up and in, and he gets out of the way. Will waits. Goes back to the changeup. Fly ball, right field. Castro towards the chalk. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Third out, and the inning is over. Hang tight. Back here in a one-run game, Austin Wells bats first as we start the bottom of the second. A bit eager. Rafaela moves under this one. Brings it in. One gone here. And stepping to the dish, it's Alfonso Soriano. Bites it off. Here comes a pitch. Just early. Three pitches, 3 strikes, and a strikeout. Easy work. And now, Nick Kurtz. Not late. Ground ball up the middle. Castro fires over to first. Inning over. 6 up and 6 down. And the margin remains just 1. Welcome back to Miami. Ceddanne Rafaela bats first this inning. Swings. It's a ground ball to short. To first. Rafaela grounds out. Next to the plate, Luis Ariz.
First baseman, number 2, Luis Ariz.
There's a line drive to left field. That's a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
The batter, number 3.
Willie Castro ready to swing it with a runner on second. Not so fast, my friend. In the air, headed to left. Soriano ranges right. Squeezes it. 2 gone. And he won't go for third. Stays put at second with 2 away. Here's Kyle Tucker. Grounded out his first time up. Hoping to do a little more damage this time around. Delivers a change. His preferred pitch to open and at bat. Swing, hits a ground ball to second. Marte collects it. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. They strand a runner. Kyle Schwarber hits leadoff this frame. Doesn't connect. He was late. Two strikes and no balls. Strike 3 swinging. That one came in at 99. Darrell Hernandez up next to the dish. Found the target to start the AB. Not biting.
Inside.
Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Willie Castro strolls to the dish. Swing and a miss. He was late. Early bird special. You trusted
Outside,
your
that's the
eyes.
ball.
Proud of you. Change up. Strike 3. Inning over. 9 up. Kazuma Okamoto leads off the top of the 4th. Have to be very careful against a hitter with this much power. Hits it foul. The 0-1. Catches a piece. Close game here in Diamond Dynasty. Line drive, and that's a base hit into left. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Kyle Schwarber steps in, showcasing his parallel 4 membership. That's the changeup. Been his most trusted pitch so far. Started to swing, and it's ruled a ball. And that one's foul. Okamoto on at first, nobody out. Swung on and driven deep. Still in the air. Catches it right at the wall. Next to the plate in ranked seasons, Junior Caminero. So that's how we're starting this at bat. Runner at first with 1 out. Keeps it going. And the righty kicks and delivers. He throws another change. Goes with the sinker. Goes to it for the 3rd time. Misses in. That's a walk. J.J. Weatherholt up now with 2 runners on base. Gets a piece to it. Nuts have 2 runners aboard. Delivers a curveball, but it misses the plate. Hit hard to left center field. Rafaela camping under it. Tracks it down. Nice grab. And he won't go for third. Stays put at second with 2 away. Will Smith in the box. In Eastern Louisville, born and raised, the fields of Kentucky are where he spent most of his days. The Nuts lead by a run. Did you feel that breeze? I did. Skips up some dust. Runners stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Here's the pitch. Delivers a sinker.
Outside.
Third time using it in this at-bat. That won't hurt the ego, huh? And that's ball 4.
First base.
Now a chance for Ceddanne Rafaela. Hard hit down the line and left. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Smith around third. Relay throw. The tag, and that's out number 3. Inning over. They played 2 runs in the frame. And now Bobby Witt Jr., the first to hit this inning. The sinker led to a strikeout last time up. There's a strike on the first pitch, just like we've seen all day. Hard hit to right center. That gets down into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a leadoff double for their first hit of the game. Ketel Marte steps up with a chance to score the runner from second. Front row seat for that pitch. Snags it. Nice play. Now at the plate, Ceddanne Rafaela. A chance to bring home Bobby Witt Jr. here. Smash down the left field line. And that will drop foul. Ground ball to short. Castro on the run. Throw to first.
He's out.
Now 2 away. So up next to the dish, Austin Wells. Hit on the ground. Foul ball. Witt Jr. on his way to third. Castro. Now the throw to first on the run. That's the third out. Back here at Lone Depot Park as this ranked season's clash continues. Luis Arias leads off up by 3. He doubled in his first at bat. Kurtz handles it. He steps to the bag, and that's the first out of the inning. In the box now, it's Willie Castro. Puts one on the ground, foul. Willie waits. Slows it down with the change, but misses the plate. Goes back to the changeup. Misses the plate for a ball. Goes with the sinker. Gone to it 3 times in this matchup. Look out. It hit him. So the hit by Pitt. Puts a runner on first, and now at the plate, Kyle Tucker. Greg Weisser comes in the game out of the bullpen. In the air to left. Soriano gets there. He's under it. Makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Kazuma Okamoto is now at the plate. Starts with the ball.
That's inside.
Swings, ground ball up the middle. Marte throws to first. That ends the inning. Top half of the 5th is complete. Stepping aside now for a moment. We'll be back before you know it. Back here in a 3-run game. Alfonso Soriano gets us going in this frame. Struck out on a fastball last time at the plate. That's a foul ball. Wind to the pitch. No balls and 2 strikes. Stays alive. The 0-2 now. Never a doubt. Got him. And that's strikeout number 6.
Now batting for the Republicans.
And now it's Nick Kurtz. It falls for a hit. Kyle Schwarber in the box with a runner on first. Struck out against a fastball in his previous at-bat. Count is 0-1. Can't connect with the off-speed pitch that missed the zone. Tucker on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 gone here. Darrell Hernandez shuffles to the plate for his next at-bat. Swings and lifts one to left center. It falls in. That's an out. They hold the lead runner, and now they've got 2 in scoring position. Digging in, Willie Castro struck out swinging in his first at-bat, but that was more his fault and not yours. Don't worry. Gets a piece of the slider. Dominican Republic. Base runners at second and third. Just destroys this pitch. A no-doubter off the bat, and it sounded like it. The only place for that ball to go was over the wall. You handled that fastball perfectly. Bobby Witt Jr. hopes to keep the momentum going after the game-tying homer. At ice, drifting under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We played 5. Stay tuned. Welcome back. We have a good one for you. This game is all tied up. Kyle Schwarber ready to start this inning. Fouls it. Smashes one deep. Goodbye baseball. A solo blast. That makes it a multi-home run game for him. Junior Caminera comes to the plate after the leadoff homer. Sweeper misses the zone. You confused him there. Way inside. Gets out of the way. Delivers a ball.
Inside.
Goes back to the sinker. Fly ball, right center field. Castro drifts under it. Hauls it in. And there's one down. Here's the second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt. Can we all get along?
That's inside.
Fly ball, left field. Makes the grab for the second out. Stepping in, Will Smith. Misses
Ball
the
one.
zone with the first pitch. In the air, out to left. Brings it in for the third out. The Nuts scoring. Ketel Marte bats first as we start the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball. Here's the 0-1. And that one finds its way through for a base knock. And the tying run is on base.
the Dominican Republic.
Rafaela will try to keep the momentum going after the leadoff hit from Marte. Bunt attempt, but fouled away. And the 0-1. Gets under it and pops it up. Castro under this one. Puts it away for the out. Austin Wells strolls to the plate. Hitless so far, but the law of averages says you're due for at least a loud foul ball this time around. Might unfollow on Instagram now. 1-1 now. Misses for a ball. Makes the count 2-2. Swings through that one, and it's a strikeout. Alfonso Soriano bats here in the 6th. Spoils it. Republican with a chance to tie it up. It's 0-2. Goes back to the slider. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Brings it in. That's the inning. Hernandez. Good to have you with us in Lone Depot Park. Ceddanne Rafaela is the leadoff hitter this inning. Gotta keep him off the bags, or he's gonna turn this into a track meet on the bases. In the air, out to right. Castro on the move. Squeezes it. One gone now. Luis Ariz steps up as a parallel 3 card. Hey, mind your manners. On the ground to first. Ariz retired. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
First pitch misses the plate. Swing and a line drive into right field. He's got it, and that's out number 3. It's the 7th. Okay, second dog was a bad choice. Where were you guys on that one? Kurtz catches a piece. A little out front, he swings through it. That one ran inside, almost got him. The spring breakout pitcher records a big-time strikeout. Kyle Schwarber in the box. No hits today, but now you're comfortable with the swing. That one's on the house. A swing and a miss as he chases out of the zone. That's a strikeout. He's making a case for his manager to keep him in the game. As long as possible. Abner Uribe, the new pitcher here in the bottom half of the 7th. He's into the game with the bases empty. In the air, headed to right. Makes the catch, inning over. So we head to the 8th. Here's Kyle Tucker.
For Atlanta, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Raidel Martinez, the new arm on the mound to start the 8th. He'll do his best to keep this a 1-run game. Oh, 0-1 on the way. Ring-a-ding-ding. That's a strike. And that one almost got him. Makes it 2-2. Bashes one deep. It may go. Over the wall. It's a ranked season's rocket, and their lead is now 2 late in this game. Stays with it. Foul. Righty sets, kicks, fires. Fastball almost got him. Line drive, and that's a base hit into left. And they pick up their second hit of the inning.
Now batting for the Nuts, the designated hitter,
Kyle Schwarber at the dish with a runner on first. Easy peasy. Put that one in the toaster. One more time. Runner on at first, nobody out. The count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Won't go away. Stays in the fight. Nuts with a runner at first. Fouls off the heater to stay alive. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Getting ready to hit, Junior Caminero. Starts the at-bat with a ball. Belts one deep. Good hang time. He makes the catch at the wall. J.J. Weatherholt digs in.
the second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt.
Fouls away the fastball. Kicks and delivers. 1-1 the count. Catches a piece. Kicks and delivers. Swing and a ball popped up. This one a mile high. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. They score a run in the frame. This is a two-run game. Willie Castro ready to go. Misses with the first pitch. Willing and able. Hit on the ground to third. Keeps it fair. So now back to the top of the order. Bobby Witt Jr. in the box with a runner on first. Here comes the 0-1. Late with the swing there. That's a strikeout, and only needed 3 pitches to do it. Now we see Ketel Marte. You know the zone. And a base hit. Runner holds at second, and now they've got something going. Ceddanne Rafaela up now with... Runners on base. Adam Ottavino, the new arm, and they have a diamond on the mound. Rafaela at the plate as he swings through strike one. Goes back to the sweeper. Strike three for a big second out. Offense still threatening. Austin Wells strolls to the plate. Still without a hit, but I have faith in you here. Hacks at the cutter, but no contact. He dodges the fastball. Fouls it. 1-2, the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out on a heater. Final inning coming up from Miami. Don't go away. Welcome back. It's a two-run game. Will Smith leads off playing from ahead. And it's in, base hit. Now coming to the plate in the final frame, Ceddanne Rafaela. First pitch misses for a ball. Unloads the fastball off the plate. Misplays it. Nice of you to let them think they have a chance. Luis Ariz up now with runners at first and second. Not even a hello? Way inside. Gets out of the way. Goes back to the splitter. That one looks like trouble. Smith coming home. He scores easily. Willie Castro.